Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tatiana Ash, but you guys know that already. Today I'm going to be doing a story time, my very first story time. This story time is going to be about the time I got banned from eBay. I'm not going to make this video super duper long because it's not a super duper long story, but I thought it was funny and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let me just explain what happened. So this happened when I want to say maybe a freshman in high school. I'm going to say I was a freshman in high school when this happened to me. I had a phone, so let's just start from the very beginning. I was a freshman in high school. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't have anything like that, okay? So your girl was basically broke, young, the whole nine, you know? And then I graduated high school like a year early. I graduated when I was 17. So when I was a freshman, I was, I think, a year or two younger than everybody else. So at the time, around that time, eBay was popular. Selling things online was a popular thing. And I think that was like 2010, 2011, something like that. So I had a phone. I had an iPhone that I wasn't using. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't have any money. I need some coins. You know, I have this phone just sitting around. Let me do something with it because I'm not going to use it myself, right? I go to sell the phone, right? And I think I had the phone up on eBay for maybe a full working week, right? So it was up there for a full working week. And somebody finally, you know, bought the phone. I don't think I had it like listed as like the auction or a bid or whatever, however it was back then. So someone bought the phone. The money went from her account to my PayPal, because everything back then, I'm not sure if it's the same way now, but everything went, the money went from her account, her bank account, to my PayPal. So with that being said, I shipped the phone. Keep in mind, the whole time she bought the phone, all that jazz, I was keeping in contact with her. I was messaging her, telling her, okay, yes, this is what happened. You bought the phone. I'm going to ship it out either today or tomorrow or whatever. I did this as fast as I possibly could. As soon as I sent that message, I think the following day, either that following day or maybe later that day, I sent the phone out. Where I live not that far from the post office, but like I said, I was in high school. I was young. I didn't have a car. So my distance, my house distance from there to the post office was a good maybe 5 or 6 blocks. So I took the phone and I walked all the way from my house to the post office just to ship this phone before I could, I guess, finalize that everything went through and it was all secure and set and all that type of stuff, all that jazz. And also to let you guys know, again, I keep reiterating that I was young because this was my fault. I was young. This was my first time selling something on eBay, so I didn't know the ins and the outs and the turnaround time and all that extra stuff. So it didn't occur to me like, oh, I'm messaging back and forth with this lady. Let me just save these as proof that, you know, I actually talked to her about, you know, what we were gonna do, the transaction. We were actually talking back and forth, and I didn't save any of those messages. So back to what I was saying about how I walked to the post office. I trudged myself, and it was hot outside that day. I remember I trudged myself all the way from my house to the post office to ship this phone. So I paid for the packaging, I paid for all of that. But like I said, me being young, I wasn't smart enough to say, okay, well, let me get shipping insurance and stuff like that. And you know, when you have to sign, you can't get the package unless somebody's there to sign for it, yada, yada, yada. So I didn't do anything like that. I didn't save the messages, anything like that. Fortunately, like, I didn't do anything like that. So I paid for it. Like I said, I didn't have any money, which is why I was selling the phone. So I paid for it with the little coins that I did scrape up to get together to put the thing in the box and ship it. So fast forward, I shipped the thing. I shipped the phone, and that was that. And I think the very next day, or maybe a couple of days after that, I look at my account because I get a notification saying that my PayPal account is negative, and I'm just like, bitch, what? What? Like, what do you mean it's negative? The money went into my account. Like, how is it negative? I don't understand. So what happened was her bank, she issued a chargeback, or her bank issued a chargeback because she claims that
I didn't make the charge.
So her bank took the money out of my account, out of my PayPal account, which left my PayPal account negative. So she ended up getting her money back, and she ended up getting the phone, because I'm pretty sure the phone got sent to her. And if it wasn't her, then I don't know, maybe somebody just made an account and they were using her name or whatever, or they were using their own name, or whatever the case may be, and they may have just stolen her card information. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that's what happened. But me and her were, or whoever, was messaging back and forth and all that, and the person's card that was used issued a chargeback because it was a fraudulent charge. They took the money out of my PayPal account, and my PayPal ended up becoming negative. So they looked to me. PayPal contacted me, called me, saying,
okay, well, your account is negative, and yeah, her bank issued a chargeback because it wasn't her that made the purchase, and yeah, you're gonna have to pay that negative balance.
And I'm just like, well, I don't have any money. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm just a child. I don't have a job. Like, I can't ask my parents for money for this.
Oh, well, how old are you?
I don't even know how old I was. I'm like 14, 13 years old.
Oh, you're underage? You're not 18?
Keep in mind, at the time, I was totally innocent. I literally had no idea on God's green earth that I had to be 18 years older or 19, whatever it was at the time, because I still don't know what the legal limit is, whatever, to have PayPal. I didn't know that you had to be of age to have a PayPal account, because kids sell stuff online all the time. And I'm like, well, if they sell this, then how come I can't sell this? But apparently, I guess they're using their parents' information or whatever. So they tell me, oh, well, you're not of age? What? So they let me know this, and then click was all I heard, and that was it, and that was all. Like, they hang up the phone, and that was the end of the story. The next day, I believe, I tried to log into PayPal, and I tried to log into eBay to see if anything had changed. I was locked out. Like, I could not get in there. Like, they just completely just banished me, and I couldn't. I was trying to type in my email and type in my password, and I'm like, this is correct. Like, why does it keep saying incorrect? Like, this was correct. Like, so I just gave up on it. I'm like, I don't have to buy anything from eBay anymore. I'm not really at a loss, because someone gave me this phone, and the shipping was like less than $10. I'm like, whatever, I don't care, go ahead, I'm not gonna use this anymore. Until fast forward until like 2014, 2015, I believe. It was my senior year going into my freshman year of college. I needed a computer for college because I needed to do papers and stuff, and I also wanted to play Sims. That is like my guilty pleasure. I wanted a computer to play Sims when I needed to do my schoolwork for college. So I had to buy a computer, and I wanted a MacBook. So I ended up going back to eBay to try and find a MacBook, because I know you can get really good deals on eBay for stuff like that. So I ended up finding one, and I ended up wanting to purchase it. It let me log into my eBay. I didn't try to log into PayPal, because I knew it's an option. I know it's an option on eBay where you can check out through PayPal without actually having to put in your email address in. Because I know for a fact that PayPal was still gonna ban me because I was negative on there. But in a sense, PayPal has everything to do with eBay, but it doesn't at the same time. So I was able to log into eBay after a while, but I wasn't able to log into PayPal. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna buy this computer, put my card information in, and I'm gonna pay for this computer myself. And wrong. Put my card information in and try to buy this MacBook. It did not go through. No matter how many different times I tried to put it in, it did not work. And this was on my personal debit card that I used to set up my PayPal account. The junk did not work. So I'm like, okay, at the time I had a credit card. I got a credit card because I want to start building my credit, being a responsible adult, and I'm glad that I did, because my credit is A1 now. But anyways, that's another story. I put my credit card information in, but because my credit card is linked to me, it has my email address, it has my home address, has my phone number. Even though you click check out with PayPal but not with an actual PayPal account, it still looks at all your information and sees who you are. So my credit card didn't even work. So I had to get my dad to pay for my computer for me and all that extra stuff. So that's how I ended up getting my MacBook. But to this day, I had to make another eBay account. I tried to see if I can go back to see my messages of me and the person that were contacting each other back and forth. But I'm not sure if I use a different email to contact this person or whatever, because I couldn't find the messages. I looked at my eBay account. I had no history of me ever selling anything. So I don't know if the account that I tried to log into, it just deleted everything, or what the case may be. But basically, to this day, I don't have the messages between me and the person that got the phone or anything like that. And they really banned me. Like, I couldn't purchase anything. Like, they were just like, oh, you're underage, shut that shit down right now. Like, no. So to this day, I still haven't paid any type of fees to PayPal. So if you work for PayPal and you see this, don't come for me. Like, that wasn't my fault. I mean, it was, but I was young. So can you really put me at fault? Like, don't come for me, please. That's pretty much the story of how I was banned from eBay. And to this day, I still, like, after I bought my MacBook off of eBay, to this day, I do not use eBay anymore for anything at all, period. Like, whatsoever. Like, eBay and me cross paths, and we're just going in two separate directions now. But anyways, thanks for watching my video, you guys. If you stayed tuned to the end, I wanted to let you guys know, once I hit 35 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.